to my channel Zen Within Me. Okay, today's reading is a pick a card reading, and the subject is why did they cheat on you and with who? Okay, so as you know, there are 6 piles, so we're going to start with pile number 1. Okay, let's see, that's the who. We're going to get to the why first. These are the who. Okay. So pile number 1, why did they cheat on you? Okay. All right, so we're having here the Two of Swords. This person was conflicted or blocked about something. Okay. Okay, so like I said, Two of Swords here, they're feeling, or they were feeling blocked or conflicted about something. Okay, now what were they possibly conflicted about? We have here believe, strange encounters. Okay, so I'm getting that the situation may have been you were behaving strangely towards them. Now, keep in mind with this reading, okay, this is their perspective. This is their feelings. This is their emotions, their reasoning as to why they did what they did. You don't have to agree with it. You can yell at the camera or the TV and say, no, that's not true. This is what they thought. Okay, so just keep in mind you're watching their perspective here. Whether it's accurate or not, this is what they thought and felt. Okay, so they were blocked or conflicted by something, believing strange encounters. So they may have felt that you were acting strangely, that maybe you were going out, you know, having strange encounters, saying you were someplace when you weren't, you know, whether you were or you weren't, that's what they felt. They felt that they didn't believe you about something strange that was happening. Okay. Then we have here atonement. And we have parasite. So for some of you, I'm feeling that they felt that you were using them. They didn't believe the things that you were saying to them. I'm getting like sugar mama, sugar daddy vibes for some of you. That they, for those of you that resonates with, like they were never fully yours. They were always around with people. These cards don't have to, in this message, every single one resonate with you. It's a general reading, okay? So just take what does, and what doesn't, just leave it. If you feel connected with another pile, feel free to watch another pile as well, okay? Because maybe between the 2 piles, that will give you your personal clear picture, okay? So yes, what was I saying here? With parasite, they feel like, or they felt like, since this is past tense, they felt like you were like leeching onto them, latching onto them. It could even be, if it's not a sugar daddy, sugar mama thing, it could even be that they just felt that you were leaning on them too much. You expected too much from them. It was too much pressure, you know, and they felt like no matter what they did, it didn't make a difference. You may also have felt that they were doing something when they weren't, and then they were like, well, if I'm going to get accused of doing it, then I might as well do it, okay? Then we have here boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So receiving what you need, okay? I feel that this person felt they weren't getting what they needed from you. If this was trust and loyalty and respect and you just believing in them or believing them, they weren't getting that from you. They weren't getting that partnership from you, you know, for those of you that they felt that you expected too much of them, or like you expected them to do everything or provide everything. You weren't bringing that 50-50 to the table. You know, no matter what they did, they were wrong. So, you know, they weren't getting what they needed out of the relationship. They did feel blocked and conflicted, because I don't feel, for majority of the people that picked pile 1, that this is something that they wanted to do. I feel that this is something like they thought about doing before they did it. So it wasn't like, oh, it just happened, I was drunk. This is not that reading. This is something that you guys had issues, you know, or they had issues with you, whether you guys discussed it or not. And this was what they chose to do due to these feelings and emotions that they felt you brought to them. Okay. Now let's get to the who. So we have why they cheated. Now with who. Okay. So we have the letter R that's coming through. So this I'm getting is somebody with red hair, They love the color red, wear the color red. It could even be like they always wear red lipstick or have red nail polish, but red is coming through very strongly here. This is also, this could be someone's initial. Then we have piercings. So for some of you, this person may have piercings that they cheated with. You may know who it is, you may not know. And this person is intellectual. Okay. Now, I pulled a few other cards here from my music deck to see similarities in looks besides the initials, traits, and features here to give you an actual face and other characteristics. Okay, so we have here also the type of music that this person might like or their style of dress. They could be like very rocker, which we have R here, and we have two cards that came out as rock and roll. So they could be a fan of rock and roll music. So we have here Buddy Holly. So they may have similar appearance features to this person. Maybe they share the name Buddy or Holly, however it resonates. Also, the letter A is relevant here, so you can add that to the letter R. Okay, so here we have rock and roll music. This person might sing or like to sing or do something like some kind of announcements or speaking with their voice where they work or something like that. This person may wear glasses, might have brown hair, wear a suit, however this resonates with you. If it does, if it doesn't, that's fine too. Because like I said, some of you may not even know who this person is. Okay, then we have rock and roll again. The number 5 may be relevant for some of you here. So that could be the month of May. Maybe they were born in May. Again, brown hair. What color eyes does this person have? Blue. Patti Smith. Maybe they're Patti, maybe they're Smith. And then we have here folk and country music, Patsy Cline, the number 4. So remember, interesting, I said somebody that wears red lipstick. This is more like a coral, but, brown eyes. It says piercings, wearing jewelry, earrings is still a piercing. So just to give you a general idea there. Okay, so now let's get some advice and guidance for you dealing with this whole situation. What advice and guidance does Spirit have for you in reference to pile 1's reading? What advice and guidance do you have for pile 1? What advice and guidance do you have for pile 1? Okay, third shuffle. What advice and guidance do you have for pile 1? Okay. Okay, so we got 2 cards that came out, but one flipped over and it's rest. So I feel that some of you are getting a lot of sleepless nights. You're heartbroken, completely understandable. You've been working hard, take a nap and get some rest. So here the message is get some rest. You're not sleeping well, like you may not even be eating well. You're just so distraught. Maybe because you needed to know why and have an idea of who to see if it's maybe somebody you know. So I hope for those of you that needed this information and it does resonate with you and gives you some closure, then I'm very happy that I'm able to help you get what you need. And then we have here, stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Okay, so maybe it was meant for you to have this happen, either to turn the situation around to make your relationship stronger. If you're not broken up with this person and you're still together and maybe you want to know, like, are they going to do this again? For some of you, it's stay optimistic. Lesson was learned, and it's a very strong possibility that this will not happen again because you will both learn from this and it will make you stronger. Also, if you want to have nothing to do with this person and now you're just feeling like, am I ever going to find the right person? Is everybody a cheater? You're being told to stay optimistic here. Your dreams are coming true. This needed to happen to bring forth the right person. You were not in the right relationship. All right. All right. So those are your messages, pile 1. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, watching, and subscribing. Please check out my notification box down below, or description box rather. Check out the description box for all kinds of links and stuff like that. If you'd like to make a donation, if you'd like to purchase a private reading to get more details just for you, you can go to zenwithemmy.com. If you want to purchase products, you could go to zenwithemmy.com or my Etsy shop. Also, if you want daily content, check me out on TikTok. Lots of stuff. It's all down there in the description box. My merch. I have a giveaway and sales and everything for the month of June. So go and check that out. Peace and love, and on to pile 2. Hello, pile two. Let's get into your reading. Okay, so let's see. Why did they cheat on you and with who? So those are your who's. This is your why. All right, so let's get into the whys, shall we? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I feel that this person just was not happy anymore. Okay, this person was not happy anymore for whatever reason. This is between you two. Also, keep in mind with this reading, uh, it's from their perspective. So you may not understand it, it may not make sense to you, but you're watching this to find out why from their perspective, not, that's not true. This is their perspective, okay? So you're watching this inside their head, okay? Whether you agree with it or not, that's what this is. Okay. So I feel that they weren't happy because they felt they had too much responsibility. Um, Not so much like they were irresponsible, but like I feel with you, maybe they felt that they didn't have like enough fun time. Like maybe you were, I'm hearing like a stick in the mud. You didn't really want to do anything, or it's like if they would ask you, it's like, meh, whatever. I don't care. Meh, I don't like that. I don't want to do that. Meh, it's just like, okay, you want to go here, you want to go there. Meh, not really. Meh, just a lot of meh energy, like you weren't on the same page anymore. Um, Things got just routinely, I'm hearing, like it was no fun. And they just felt like it was on them too much. And that's what I'm hearing by too much responsibility. Like they felt they were carrying the relationship. They felt they were responsible to like, communicate and make things fun. And it's like, even though they did that, there were a lot of the times that you were like, meh, like let's go out to dinner with this couple. Meh, I don't want to, so it's just like, okay, this is dull now. We don't have interests together, the child I was meant to be is coming through. So I feel like this is where I'm getting the fun from, like that child side of them. Maybe when you met them, they were a little goofy or they loved to be outgoing and do things. And it's like it kind of dwindled and died out as you guys, were together longer for whatever reason. I mean, there's always a spark in the beginning and excitement. And then as the years pass, some people and relationships still keep that. It may die down a little bit just because life happens. You might have kids or, if you were really young when you got together, now you have more responsibilities. Your parents get older, kids and this and that, more responsibilities with work, whatever the situation is, there's always something that somebody can relate to as far as that goes. But I just feel here that this person felt like the spark was gone. There was no more like fun, no more childish, but like in a good way, fun and happiness, like the excitement had just gone. So it says, belong to your own dream, create your own life. So they decided, okay, well, I'm going to go and do my own thing. I'm going to create my own life. I'm going to create my own happiness, because if I'm trying to do it with this person and they just want to be blah all the time and they don't want to do anything, that's not the life that I want to live. I want excitement and fun and, I want to do this and I can still, be responsible, go to work and blah, blah, blah. But, I wanted to be together with someone. I want to be on the same page with someone. And they felt that you weren't on the same page. Okay. Now I'm also getting the child I was meant to be. This is coming through for just a few people. The person may have just been too childish. Okay, so now not every single card here that's in pile 2 is meant to resonate with one person. If it does, fine. If it doesn't, but that's okay. So I'm getting this card specifically is standing out as just someone being too immature. So they weren't thinking and they just acted selfishly. Okay. Other than that, the other person is missing excitement and all that, like I already stipulated. So it's like, okay, well, I'm going to create my own fun and happiness, my own life that I want, to live. Follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you. So again, this is something that this person felt for a long time. They thought about and said, okay, I'm going to go and do this. Then we have Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. So they did meet someone else that fit more the criteria of what they were looking for to create this new life, to trust themselves into saying, oh, okay, I met somebody that, like I said, fits this criteria that I'm looking for now. Now we have hesitation here. This is not something that they just, boom, jumped on top of. Like I said, they thought about this, okay? They really contemplated. So they didn't just go into this blindly. This love, they met this person, there was a spark, and they were like, whoa, okay. As time progressed, the spark blossomed and love started to bloom. And then they decided, like you have here, create your own life and, trust yourself, what is best for you. They decided to go towards a better situation to them, to have this full, fulfilling life, to have it all, okay, with this person that they're probably still with now, okay? So let's see, who are they with? Okay, so we have the letter D coming through. So that could be someone's initial, first, last. I'm hearing like Dan and Deirdre for some reason, but it could be anything that has a letter D. Dante just popped through, and like Dolores. This person might be bald as well. I'm actually going to pull some more letters here, because when I did the piles, this is all that wanted to come out. But can you give me some other initials for pile 2? Who did they cheat with pile 2? Yeah, okay. We have the letter P coming through. Let me put this here. So we have the letter D, the letter P, the letter K coming through. I'm getting like somebody that's into, what is it, like Deepak Chopra? That's how you say his name. Also, I'm seeing like Deer Park. So they might have something to do with a park or whatever. Deer Park, I think that's in Long Island. If you're not from Long Island, if D Park makes sense for you, something else, then however it resonates. It doesn't even have to be park. It could be a pack of some kind. However that resonates with you. Okay, but it's definitely the letters D, P, and K. Doesn't have to be all in one name, but can be, or individual. I'm also seeing here P for purple or pink. PK, pink. So they might wear pink a lot. That could be their favorite color. They might have pink hair. Okay, and then some other traits. So we have, they might be bald, trustworthy, and funny, which it makes sense with funny coming through here, because like I said, with the childhood card, they felt like they weren't having fun anymore. Everything was too serious. Okay, and I pulled another card from my music deck. Now this is similar names, similar look. The number may be relevant, and the style of music that they like. So we have folk and country. The number 8, so that's August. So this may have been something that happened in August, or when they met, or this person was born in August, and this might be what they look like. Okay, so this is what, blonde hair, blue eyes. This is red, but it might be like a DPK. It could be like dark pink. They're wearing something dark pink, if you know this person. Okay. All right, so let's see, what guidance and advice do we have for pile 2? What guidance and advice do we have for pile 2? Oh, and the name is Taylor Swift, if I didn't say it. So they may have the name Taylor, or something with Swift, or like Taylor Swift, okay? I know some of you aren't going to know who this person is at all, but if you do have an idea but weren't told, this might give you some clues as to who this person is. Okay, and then we have here rest. You've been working hard, take a nap and get some rest. Okay, so you need to get more rest. I feel like you're beating yourself up about this. You're like pounding your head trying to get this information. So I hope this gave you some closure and a little bit of peace. I mean, it's still sad and nerve-wracking nonetheless, but I hope you got the answers that you were seeking. So thank you so much for liking, sharing, watching, and subscribing. Don't forget to click subscribe and the bell and select all, so you'll be notified every time I post new content. Check me out on TikTok for daily content. If you want to buy my oracle cards or a private reading, go to zenwithemmy.com. You can also go to Etsy if you want to purchase some of my spell products, as well as my website. Everything's down below in the description box. Peace and love, and on to pile 3. Hello, pile 3. Okay, let's get into your reading. Why did they cheat on you and with who? Oh, there's a lot of describing who here. I'm going to put that there. Let's get to the why first. Okay. 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 All right. So we have the Ace of Swords here. Now, I feel for some of you, this person just brutally told you the truth. They just came out with it like you didn't even find out that they were cheating. Like you didn't catch them. They told you. They just blatantly told you this is what's going on. We have here passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, have fun. I'm in love with someone else. They just basically came out and said, I have insane chemistry with this person, like we get along great. I'm sorry to have to do this, but I'm in love with someone else. So I'm feeling here that they were just brutally honest and just came out and told you, and they knew it was going to be like a shitstorm here with calling the storm. They knew it was going to be a problem, rightfully so. You were going to flip out, like, what the fuck do you mean? Because you thought everything was fine, and this just kind of like came out of left field. Some of you may have been a little suspicious, like, they're out a lot, they're on the phone acting a little weird, but, thought nothing of it, and then they just came out and told you. Then we have here, lead the way, be a leader, show others how it's done, you can help others. I feel with this, they felt that now, even though they're leaving you for someone else, or they left you for someone else, they got involved with someone else, they still felt it was best for you to hear it from them. So lead the way, be a leader, like they wanted you to hear it from them, not from somebody else. Let's see. Okay, so what letters do we have? So we have the letter H, which could be someone's initial that's involved here. Let me pull some more letters. Because when I set up these pick of cards, these are the only descriptions that wanted to come out at the time. But let's see. Who did they cheat with? Who did they cheat with? Okay, so for some of them, it was with an X. Okay, and then I have HX, like somebody, Hector. Now, it could be a name I don't mention. It's whatever resonates with you. The letter B and the letter C. So this could be their initials, first and last. Doesn't have to be first and last, could just be one, or something that connects this person to them. You know what I mean? Okay. So again, it could be an X, the letter H. Maybe they have an X. It could be Xavier, Xandra, something like that. B and C, however it resonates with you. Okay, so this person is spiritual, wealthy, and has tattoos, or has tattoos, because this is a general reading, so it doesn't have to be all of the cards that come out here. And if you'd like a private reading to dive deeper into this, you can go to zenwithemmy.com and purchase one. Okay, so now I pulled some cards from the music deck to get some visual description of similarities that this person may have, as well as a type of music they like, names, more letters, and a possible month. All right, so we have here folk and country, the letter Q that we're going to add to here. Dolly Parton, could be a fan of Dolly Parton, may have a similarity in the name, or may look similar to her here. Blonde hair, wear red. What color eyes does she have? Blue eyes, hoop earrings, headband. Okay. I'm also getting with diamonds, like maybe they like a lot of jewelry, like a lot of diamonds. We have wealthy here, so they might be flashy with the jewelry that they wear. Okay, and then we have the letter Q coming through again with pop music, and we have Beyonce this time. We have another hoop earring coming through. Ponytail. She has brown eyes, red lipstick. Okay. brownish to blonde hair, possibly. Okay. Maybe a fan of Beyonce. May like to dress similar, you know, with like the low cut top or dress. Okay, then we have number 4. So we have the month of April coming through, if that's relevant for anyone. Blues, soul, and R&B music, their genre of music that they like. And we have Janis Joplin, okay? So they might have more of like a hippie vibe, free spirit with spiritual here, makes sense, okay? So we have like, you know, wealthy being represented here, that spiritual free spirit. And then with tattoos, it could be somebody that's like a little country with tattoos. I'm getting like a pinup look, okay? May have red hair, you know, the big like, what's his name? Not John Lennon. Oh my God. The guy that plays the piano's got the short blonde hair. He's gay. Please put his name down below in the comments. You know who I'm talking about. Huge, huge, huge entertainer. I can't think of his name right now. Okay. And then we have blues, soul, and R&B coming through again. BB King, letter K. So you can add that to here as well. And we have here black hair, brown eyes, might have a mustache, might play the guitar. Okay. Okay. So let's see. What guidance do we have for you at this time, pile 3? What guidance does Spirit have for you at this time, pile 3? Okay, thank you. Tranquility. Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. So don't worry about this anymore. You need to just take care of yourself, okay? I know it's easier said than done. And then we have ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. So take care of yourself and just do you. Just take care of yourself and do you. You might be at this point that, you know, maybe you just watched this for shits and giggles from someone from the past that you already had taken care of you. You're feeling great. You're doing your thing. You know, now it's time to get back out there and find what you're looking for. Okay? All right, so those are your messages, pile 3. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, watching, and subscribing. Don't forget to click the bell and select all when you subscribe so you'll be notified every single time I post new content. Check me out on TikTok for daily content. The link is down below in the description box, as well as my merch shelf and my website, zenwithinme.com, if you want to purchase my oracle cards, other products, spell work, readings, and my Etsy shop for products. Peace and love, guys, and on to pile 4. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Zen Within Me and on to pile 4. Okay, so we have here some cards to describe your who. Let's get into the why. Okay. Okay, why did they cheat on you? Okay, so for some of you, I'm seeing here because somebody has more money. Okay, this is more money and stability, financial security, wealth, firm foundation. There's so many ways to describe this in a general reading. This person might be more financially stable than you were. This person could be wealthy. You know, this person might just be providing like a more stable lifestyle. They may have just a job where maybe you didn't, due to COVID and stuff, things got rough and they decided, okay, well, you know, if you're in a slump or you can't work or something like that's not going to work for me. I met somebody else, they got a job, they're doing well, they're stable, you know, and I got to think about myself. So, you know, now keep in mind with this reading, I've been saying this for every single pile. This is a reading based on the perspective of the person that cheated on you. This is not your perspective. This is you're getting inside their head to find out why. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it. This is getting in their head to give you some kind of understanding of their thought process. Again, you could say, oh, and yell at the screen. That's not true. That's not what happened. This is their idea of why they did what they did. Okay, I just want to make sure that you understand that. Okay, So we have here more financial stability, and all the other things that I already said. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Wands here. This is arrows of love being swept off their feet, a lot of passion, feeling like an infatuation, constant communication, and then also quick action. This could even be like going on a trip. Okay, so this person might, for some of you, this person may have just been wealthy and swept this person off their feet and said, hey, I can take you here and there and let's do this and that, and it's all on me, I'm paying for everything, like I'm gonna just financially take care of you because I can. Okay, so we have here abundance. So this is definitely majority of the message coming through here is this person is more financially stable, if not well off. Okay, abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. So yeah, I mean, this person is just like money, 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 making it rain. Like it's all good, and your person is like, yeah, hell yeah, okay. And we have here the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman or man, because this is a general reading, so it could be male or female that's watching this. So this is, for some of you, I'm getting this is definitely somebody that you were aware of, that you felt was competition and like an enemy, and you feel, everything the way it was played out was very malicious. This person also that cheated, like they knew what they were doing and they may have felt shitty about it. They were looking over their shoulder because they know they had a side piece, so, but they were just so like, and I hate to say it, but they were just so happy with everything that was going on here, that their attitude was, I'm not going to cry for you. I'm not going to feel bad for your situation, or, whatever it was that you were going through. Like they said, well, your problem's not my problem. I'm going to do my thing. I don't know if they tried to help you in the past, and this is maybe something that, you didn't make enough of an effort to fix, if it was like an addiction or something like that, which I know it doesn't happen overnight. I don't know the details, like deep rooted, of some of your stories. I'm just telling you, this is what drove this person in the end to do what they did. Okay. So yeah, so somebody came along that had more money, more opportunities for them for a better life, and they decided, okay, you know what, I'm gonna cheat, check it out, like dip my toe in the water, and then they felt a little bad about it, but then they didn't feel too bad about it because they kept doing it and then they left. Okay. And then we have keeping up, immense effort, advance. So they felt that it was too much to be with you. So like I said, if some of you, were maybe fighting an addiction, or you weren't employed, they just felt it was too much to put into the relationship. They may have felt also you weren't putting enough of your part in, you weren't trying hard enough. And so instead of just wallowing in it, that's why they're saying like, I won't cry for you, I'm just going to go do my own thing. Like their perspective is like, if you don't care enough to step it up faster, or to make a bigger effort to fix, we can have a better life, then I'm not going to be sad for you when I go off with someone else, because you could have prevented this, but you didn't. You wallowed, or whatever it is that you did, you didn't take the steps you needed to take, so they did. Again, their perspective. Okay. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay, so we have the letter Z coming through here. This may be an initial of them or the person that they cheated with. This could also be, since this is a wealthy person, maybe their company or something like that. I'm going to pull some more letters though. Let's see. Who did pile 4 cheat with? Who did pile 4 cheat with? Who did pile 4 cheat with? Okay, we have the letter C, excuse me, also coming through, and the letter L. I'm getting like clever and clover, or something with an enclosure, or I don't know, a clip, Z, like cufflink is coming through. So it might be somebody that wears like cufflinks. Okay, and then we have cologne, perfume, scent. So there's something very distinctive about this person. Maybe they wear, expensive cologne, perfume, or have like a very distinct scent, like very floral, or, just like expensive scent I'm getting. Let's pull some more traits before I go to the other cards. What are other traits and features? And if you'd like to buy this deck, I have it for sale at my Etsy shop and zenwithemmy.com, my website. The link is down below in the description box. Every purchase this month of June 2021 gets a free gift. Okay, so this person may have tattoos and something about their eyes. Something about their eyes. It could be like the color of their eyes. I have some other cards here that I picked. The color of their eyes, or they're like very adoring with the way that they look at this person. Okay. All right, so I have all men that came out here, so I don't have anything anything female as far as description goes, but doesn't mean it's not female. You can just go based on what I have here as well. So we have the letter Q, which you can add here for initials. Rock and roll music may be their music of choice. I have Freddie Mercury here, maybe a fan. Dark hair, brown eyes, might have a mustache, you know, similar look. Okay. Then we have the letter J. Add that here as well. Folk and country music, Bob Dylan. May have the name Bob or Dylan. Again here, I'm getting this might be like someone in the military. We got the green here, brown hair. Now this could describe a woman as well, like, you know, short brown, curly hair, brown eyes, you know, doesn't wear makeup. Okay, that could also be, you know, and this could be a woman that has like short hair like this, you know. And I'm getting like with the microphone, maybe they sing, they like to sing, or maybe they love to do karaoke. Okay, and the last one we have is the letter A, which we can add to that, which would then spell Zach, Z-A-C, if you want to spell it with a Z, a C, I mean. Folk and country music again, Hank Williams, and that is picture here. So it could be somebody that wears a suit, a hat, a tie, brown hair, brown eyes. Okay. All right, so let's see, what advice does Spirit have for you regarding your situation at this time? What advice does Spirit have for you regarding your situation at this time? Oh, we got a lot of messages here for you. Okay, let's see. We have wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. Okay. I'm going to leave that as it is because I'm not sure what's going on. Like I said, this is a general reading. If you're married to someone, you may need to get a divorce. Maybe it's telling you to wait. If you're living with someone and you're ready to just like move out and be hasty with a decision, it might be telling you to wait. Okay, so whatever it is that this makes sense to someone to wait, then just wait. Then we have self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Okay, so for those of you that are looking for employment here, like I said, somebody may have not been employed. You're being directed into going into self-employment, and maybe you should look for something that's like around the magical arena. Okay, then we have morning affirmations. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. That's self-explanatory, so I'm just going to leave that like that. Dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. So don't be negative. Be positive. Dream big. I mean, if it can happen to one person, it can happen to somebody else, right? We're all born the same. It's just, you know, some are, you know, born into money. Others, you know, have to bust their butt to create it, you know, but it's possible nonetheless. Positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity here. All right, so you got a lot coming through here to not be negative, to not dwell on this. And stay optimistic. Yeah, some of you are just really into, you're like down the rabbit hole of negativity, and you Spirit's telling you need to get out. Stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Okay. So you can make something of yourself is what I'm hearing. You can make something of yourself. This is not the end. Don't wallow in this. Okay, this didn't work out. Boy, what are you going to do? but it's not the end of your life. It's not the end of your world. It's just, okay, you learn from this, you move on, and then you make what you want happen. You are the master manifester in your world, and you have the power to make your dreams come true. They're telling you that right now. So do something that's self-employed because you have control over that, and get started on those affirmations. Dream big and stay positive and keep your circle positive, okay? And that's going to help you. All right. Peace and love, pile 4. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, watching, and subscribing. Click the bell when you subscribe and select all so you'll be notified every time I post new content. If you want daily content, check me out on TikTok. And like I said, if you want to purchase some products or readings, go to zenwithme.com or my Etsy shop. Everything is down below in the description box. Peace and love, and on to pile 5. Hello, pile 5. Okay, let's get into your reading. Why did they cheat on you and with who? Okay, let's see. We're going to get into the why first and the who after. Okay. Okay. I feel with this pile, I'm getting a couple of messages, but the first one that's coming through is for those of you that this resonates with, you cheated first. So this is like their turn, their payback, however you want to word it. Because I'm seeing here, we're going to start off with mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So I feel like this is something, they're mirroring you. So you did it first for those that this resonates with. Okay, they're still hurt. Relationships reflect our wounds. So they're still hurt. So they like want you to feel how they felt so that you understand, because they feel up until this point like you didn't get it. Like it was, oh yeah, I did it. All right, God, get over it already. Oh, okay, you think it's that easy. Well, let me do it to you so you can see how it feels. And then you'll understand it's not that easy to get over. And then they did. And you were like, oh, you're right. Okay, that's not cool. I don't like that feeling. I don't like that you did that. That was disrespectful. Blah, 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 blah. And now you get it. Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So for some of you, you may have just kept cheating. For some of you, you cheated more than once. Or this is also for some of you, this is going back and forth. I'm being told there's like somebody with a big ego here, where it's like, okay, well, you did it first, so they did it back, but you didn't like it, so you did it again. And then they're like, oh, okay, so then I'm going to do it again until we're even. And you're like, well, no, it's not going to be even. I'm going to do it last. And it's like, no, that's not how that works. Okay. So then we have here the 10 of Wands. This is a huge burden. Feeling overwhelmed. It's too much. You guys, for those of you that are tit for tat, you need to stop. It's just too much. You want to be together, be together. If you started it and they finished it, you need to stop. You need to leave it alone. It's not supposed to be you got that last word, that last No, you shouldn't have done it in the first place. So if they're now reacting to your actions, you have to take responsibility for that and stop. Okay? It's not for you to always be one up. That's not fair. Okay? 4 of Wands. You guys just really want to be in a happy home, in a serious commitment. So for whatever reason, you guys are doing this. You're overwhelmed with the bullshit. You both really want to just be happy and make this work. Okay, and then we have the 3 of Wands here. And this is just long-term success, just finally having the relationship flourish, where it's like you don't have to worry about the tit for tat anymore. Okay. So then I have here naked before the stars. So somebody definitely felt in this relationship like they were just completely exposed. You humiliated them, you embarrassed them, you maybe were not, when you cheated first, you may have not been very discreet. You may have just rubbed their face in it, did it with someone that they know, a relative, a friend, and just a complete piece of garbage, and that's why they were like, oh, well, now let's see how you feel, even though you guys want to be together and you want to work things out, like you have to own up for humiliating them and making them feel like vulnerable and exposed and embarrassed. Okay. And then we have here, all in the golden afternoon: inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. So for some of you, you got somebody pregnant, you got somebody knocked up, and that could be why they're so humiliated and embarrassed, because now it's like, okay, now you have this child, that you got somebody pregnant, or you got pregnant with somebody else. I mean, this is for male or female, it doesn't matter. Okay, and then also here with like imagination, I'm seeing like you got real creative when you were cheating on each other. Okay, so some letters and initials, some traits and features coming through now. We're using my Oracle deck, Sound Within Me, initial traits and features. So one letter that came through was G. That could be someone's initial. Let me actually pull some more. That's all that wanted to come out at the time when I was compiling the piles, but now I feel more letters will come through. Who did pile 5 cheat with? Who did pile 5 cheat with? Okay, the letter I came through, so I'm seeing here IG, someone from Instagram. They have an Instagram account. You can find them on Instagram. Also IG, that could be someone's letters, initials. The letter Z, and for some it may be an X or an X initial. Okay, this person is independent. Let me pull some more traits and features. Who did pile 5 cheat with? Who did pile 5 cheat with? Okay, is that all that came out? Okay. So pile 5, this person may be, like I said, independent, athletic, tall, supportive, and curvy, which makes sense here. This might be, for those of you watching that, you had like a man cheat, or it could even be a woman. Depends on your sexual preference. I personally don't give a crap either way. But this person might be curvy, sexy, voluptuous. Okay. And from the music deck, we have this person likes blues, soul, and R&B music. The number 3 is relevant here, so it may be a threesome I'm getting. I'm also getting like the third. So this may have been like the third time or third person, something like that. Letter 3 could also be March. Okay, and then we have Billie Holiday. So they may, resemble this style, be a fan of Billie Holiday. Billie or Holiday might be part of their name. Okay, and number 6, we have June. Again, blues, soul, and R&B, Otis Redding. Same messages apply. Okay, so let's see, what advice and guidance do we have for you, pile number 5, at this time regarding this situation. And this is a timeless reading, so feel free to save it to your watch later if you want to refer to it in the future. Hopefully you won't have another reason to watch this, but, if you do, be more than happy to help you. Okay, so let's see. What guidance? Okay, so I'm going to pull this one over first. It says helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. And I feel that's where supportive is coming through. So this could even be like when you cheated first, then they cheated on you. They may have cheated on you with somebody that was like supportive to their situation, someone that understood, someone that's like a friend. Then we have explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. So again, here with the change. Helpful person, I'm also getting for those of you, because I did say here earlier, you do want to be together. For those of you that this resonates with, you may need to explore your options and go and seek counseling. Okay, whether it's with a priest or a religious person, a therapist, or just sitting down with like a mutual friend or family member, whoever it is that you feel comfortable with. But you're definitely going to need to seek some counseling here to help understand each other better so that you can get to a better situation here and make this relationship work if that's what you want to do. Okay. All right. So thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, watching, and subscribing. Please click the notification bell and select all when you subscribe so you'll be notified every time I post new content. For daily content, check me out on TikTok. If you want to purchase my Oracle deck or any other products or services, go to zenwithemmy.com. Products are just at my Etsy shop. I have my merch shelf down below if you want to sport some Zen Within Me wear. Everything's down below in the description box. Peace and love, and on to pile 6. Hello, pile 6. Let's get into your reading. Okay, so let's see. Why did they cheat on you and with who? Okay, so this is some of the who. We're going to put that there. And we're going to get to the why first. Okay, why? Why? Okay. Okay, so this, for some of you, this is something that is repetitive with them. Okay, so we have here, it's always tea time, eternity, endless moments, and repetition. So for some of you, this is not the first time that this happens. Peaceful among thorns, like this person enjoys being a toxic person. This person enjoys having toxicity around them. Like they don't, unfortunately, I'm seeing like they don't know. Now it could be like the life that they've lived. I'm just trying to find the right words. I have a lot of messages coming through. Bear with me. It's like peaceful among thorns. Like they feel at their best in chaos. They feel at most peace at chaos because they've always been around chaos. Like that's the repetitiveness as well. It could be this isn't the first time that they've cheated, now it could be the first time they cheated on you, but they've cheated in previous relationships. Okay. So it could be, like I said, first time on you, but not the first time they've cheated. It could just be, they're the type of person that because, perhaps their upbringing, maybe, their parents weren't faithful. They grew up in a chaotic household that there was nothing like stable and nurturing. So that's where they're like, they feel peaceful among thorns, among the chaos, because that's all they know. Okay. They haven't been, like I said, in that nurturing, loving relationship or had that, like role models from their parents of this is what a loving relationship should be look like. Again, too many messages coming through. So that's why to them it's normal to be chaotic. That's what they know. Okay. So we're seeing here lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So this could be, again, something that you guys, like this just happened. You had no idea, like this just suddenly, you're shocked as shit. What happens? Like everything was fine. This person just changed like that. And then the next thing you know, it's like you're no longer together. Now you're feeling nostalgic, looking at photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. So they do love and miss you. So if you are broken up from this person, they do love and miss you. They do care for you. They, deep down, they did not want to ruin this relationship, but this toxic relationship is all they know because that's their upbringing. I'm getting this stems from deep within them, from their surroundings as a child, and they didn't know. I don't want to say they didn't have the sense. I feel because everybody's different. I feel they just didn't know how to do otherwise. Because, when you surround yourself with toxic, that's all you know. If no one around you is trying to do better, everybody's on the same page being toxic, then it's like, okay, I am what I surround myself with. So if I'm around toxic, I am toxic. I don't know how to be otherwise. So where you come along and you're not toxic and they're like, well, I don't know how to handle this, So we have here the Chariot. Self-discipline, hard work to overcome your obstacles, having success. Like this is what I feel they wanted with you. They wanted to have that self-discipline. They wanted to overcome their issues. They want to have that successful relationship with you, but it's like, just the common that they're known to be brought up in is what they just followed suit with, and then Seven of Pentacles here. I feel for some of you, this is something that happened at work, like they thought about it, and then it just was like, whatever, so this could also, the Chariot can also represent a car. So if a car is relevant here, something also I'm seeing here like at work. So this may have been something that happens in the car when they were at work, this is the only pile that's giving aware, the car at work. Sorry to give you a visual, but you did watch this reading, so you wanted to know. Okay, and then we have the letters A coming through and Y. So this, I'm getting like Yaya, or somebody that's like A, when they talk, or A and Y as initials, however it resonates. I'm going to pull some more letters for you, pile 6. Okay, so who did they cheat with? Who did pile 6 cheat with? Okay. Okay, we have the letter C. So C-A-Y-K. So if you're like by a beach or water or something like that, K. R. Is there a cray, like cray cray is coming through? E. L. Clay is being spelled out. Real is also spelled out. And I'm also seeing really, like, really? So if this is someone that you know from the job, you might be like, really? That person? And the letter I. Okay. That's so funny. iCarly is spelled out. That's hilarious. Okay. So also relic. Somebody might work in like a museum or something like that, or this may have been somebody older that they cheated with, and you're like, this person's like a relic. They're ancient. Like they're that old. Really? And then as a trait and feature coming through, we have loyal. Okay. So this person that they cheated with showed loyalty to them in some way. Give me some more traits and features for pile 6, please. Okay, this person has scars. So yeah, the person that, this might have been a friend of theirs, somebody that's a loyal friend to them, that's just as scarred as they are. Like one of their toxic friends, and this person is sexy. Okay. Okay, and then I pulled a music card. Let me pull some more because I just have one male here. Can you give me more messages for pile 6, please? Thank you. All right, majority are males. Okay. Okay, so we have here, all right, so apparently this person loves blues, soul, and R&B because we got 3 cards of it. Okay, we have the letter K that we can contribute here to give you more letters and initials to spell out any clues or a person's name. Okay, so the letter K, we have B.B. King. This person may play music, the guitar, be some kind of musician, have dark hair, a mustache. This is an older person. Okay. And then we have here Marvin Gaye. So this person might have the name Marvin. They might be gay. However it resonates, we're also going to add another letter A here. Now, any of these letters you can double up to make whatever name or word you need that resonates with you. Okay, so they may wear like an orange hat or like the color orange, or do like a t-shirt with a button down, have a beard. Let's see, he's got brown eyes. This could be a girl too that has short hair. Maybe not the beard, but just wear a cap and, dress kind of hoodie. And then we have the number 2. So the number 2, so that's February. So this could be something that happens in February, or this person was born in February. We have Smokey Robinson, short black curly hair. He has gray eyes. This person might wear a suit, could be man or woman that wears a suit, business attire. And then we have one female that came through folk and country music, the number 4. So something with April, it's a diamond. So I'm seeing like, maybe this person likes to wear a lot of jewelry. Patsy Cline, as far as the name goes, and this person might have short brown hair. I'm getting like a kind of pinup 50s look, you know, the scarf, the coral lipstick, the earrings, you know. She has brown eyes as well, you know, is wearing makeup. Okay. All right, so let's see, what messages do we have for pile 6 at this time? What advice do you have for pile 6? What advice and guidance do you have for pile 6? Okay, thank you so much. All right, pile 6, father healing. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. All right, so somebody here has daddy issues. That might be why they're doing what they're doing. Like I said, this might be something, maybe their father never was faithful to the mother, you know, and so it's a daddy issue. Pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. So pay attention. Okay, this might be pointing to someone in your circle. So this might be, you know, someone that you have no idea. And like I said, this might be somebody that's a loyal friend of theirs that shares the same scars, okay, to give you a clue as to who this is if you're still trying to seek who is this person, okay? All right, so those are your messages, pile 6. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, watching, and subscribing. Please click the bell when you subscribe and select all so you'll be notified every time I post new content. For daily content, check me out on TikTok. If you'd like to purchase my oracle deck or a private reading or any spell work, you can go to zenwithemmy.com. For products, you can go to Etsy. My Etsy shop link is down below in the description box, as well as all my other links. Check out my merch stuff down below. Sport some Zen Within Me wear. Let everyone know you are Zen within you. Peace and love, guys. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next reading.